Evet, herkese selamlar arkadaşlar. Bir çocukça kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son Baron'un şatosundaydık, kalesindeydik. Köy, kale artık. Ne derseniz. Şimdi Cinci'nin kulübesini bulmaya gidecektik. Buradan çıkalım.
Rubble. Rubble everywhere.
Ottoman everywhere. Camel.
Some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Ottoman değil lan, Camel'dı. Ha, aynen. Develer. Her tarafta develer.
Ploughing been in there an hour already.
Didn't see it myself. I say he grabbed him by the cloak and right in the chops. Right in the chops, see?
İnşallah
Did you say you
işte.
want this?
Ever heard of preventive arse whooping? What are you doing?
Oi
Why are
lads,
you
fancy
chopping
an outing to find that sheep?
Bring the Smiths, lads. Get two ones cutting empty. What a bad idea. Nice tips on
Roach. Roach'un sırtında hala şey var ama. Neyse. Yani RDR2'de olsa atla kapıyı açardık çok rahat yani. RDR2'de böyle bir şey olsaydı. Bir meditasyon yapacağım. Sabah olsun.
Come on, Roach.
Şimdi Çin'in kulübesi.
Who else is racing?
Soldan ama soldan.
Oh, sweet boy, have mercy. Take pity on me.
Ploughing hangover.
Come on.
Burası değil lan. Oğlum niye düz yoldan götürmüyorsun da saçma sapan yollardan götürüyorsun beni, oyun ya. Baronun yaveri.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Gerekli kandırılmaz seviyesi.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries, lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Well, all in all...
Yes or no?
Fine. Let's hear it.
A tea of mullein leaves for his belly, and cover his boils with mallow. A few days and he'll be good as new.
Noted. But if it don't work, we'll be back. Move out, boys.
Aa, güzel. Kavga etmeden de çözebildik demek ki.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
Selamünaleyküm Çin.
Hey, Anybody
Ben
home?
Witcher.
Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he
Çin
the pillar
beklediği kişi o.
awaits.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Kimden
So,
koruma?
designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was.
Ha
evil
tamam
old
bunu
magic,
şimdi
born
söyle
of
doğru
oblivion.
pardon.
Old magic?
'Tis not for mouth speech.
Anlayamıyorum öyle kızım.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, no, nay. Peller don't know.
Çinç
But
bilmiyor.
the spirits could
Nasıl
know.
bilmiyorum.
The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, lost, must be found. Princess! None better than princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Keçisi.
Those
Oof.
men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Tam bulacağız anasını satayım.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess, princess! Where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. For a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Hey Allah. Tehlikedeki prenses.
This way, I think. Another clue.
Neredesin lan keçi? Oradan geliyor işte.
Good.
Haydi.
Let's go see the Peller. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful. Come on, damn it. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? Where the hell did you go? Bear! Run!
Hiç vuramadı ki. Yani. Çok az. Ayı yağı.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Çinçi neredeydi ya? Göremiyorum. Aga yeter mi? Allah Allah. Ha, sol taraf. Bak koskoca Witcher'a keçi yakalama şeyi yaptırmışlar ya. Gel artık.
You're no roach,
Keçi.
but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Yok bu çok konuşuyor. Bilmeyeler mi ya bir keçi? Hadi prenses, hadi prenses.
Princess, flee not from the Peller, for there are wolves about.
Hah. Tehlikedeki prenses.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Tam prenses var işte.
Fine. Be right back.
Arkadaş prenses var işte. Aha fare.
Will this do?
Kaçmasın lan. Tövbe estağfurullah ne yapıyorsun ya? Manyak. Aha öldü.
They are not here. There is blood. Blood I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna, no Tamara, just the child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
It's over.
Oğlum bu
Is
yetmez
that
ki.
it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Hayda.
Mentioned a
Bu
child.
çocuk kim peki?
Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast, only comes to those who suffer.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the
Great, so I can be...
the omens
What happened to the child?
in a grave thrown. Without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Why do you
Ben
want its
nasıl-
blood?
Neden
Blood,
istiyorsun?
blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefathers' Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefathers' Eve this year, but we'll find a way, all the same.
Heard of
Lanetli
one witcher
nasıl
who lifted
oluyor?
a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Ein Roin.
The ritual of naming. That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its
Allah
meaning.
Allah.
Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Atalar
I hear
gecesinde
you
mi?
right. You mentioned Forefathers' Eve. Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefathers' Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is
Boşlanmıyorsa.
true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
hakkında daha çok bilgi edinmek için yaratık külliyatını oku. Önce bir oyunu kaydedelim de. Kaydedelim ana. Tamam kaydedemem. Kaydederim ana. Kaydederim. Önemli değil. Şimdi yaratık külliyatına bak. Ben değil de. Envanter. Nasıl yapayım da? Uyusun dinlensin şu.
Let's go.
Aa bir dakika. O işaret ne?
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Could use a few potion ingredients. Show me what you got.
Aa. Güzel. Ne bunlar? 75'im var. Alamıyorum ki. Ne satabilirim ona? $12 mi ediyor 3 tanesi? 4 tanesi. Aynen lan niye sattık o zaman? Aman hiç boktan yere sattık. Yap bakayım.
Folk from the village come here often?
Oh, when help they need, the Pella they seek.
Help with what?
With the dead that come a-haunting, peace must be made. But they must then wait for Forefathers' Eve. Or when an evil spirit runs wild in a homestead. Drive the spirit off, the Pella can.
And if I needed, say, a love potion?
Then to the witch you would be sent. Not a matter for the Pella, that.
So long.
Hey ya!
Şimdi barona gidiyoruz tekrar. Öyle değil dur. Oğlum her seferinde... Lan yeter yeter.
Lightning strike?
Move it!
People! Castle's on fire!
Nasıl? Kale mi yanıyor? Bir şey var ama.
Drunk old fool tottering about again.
Aye,
Don't
set the
calm him
stable
down.
afire.
Now you see.
Aa! Harbiden yanıyor.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can
Aga
do.
o kadar hayvan
Hurry now,
değilim.
quick!
Kusura bakma da o kadar hayvan değilim yani. Baronla konuşmaya geldim diyemem.
You, where do I know you from, eh?
Lan geri zekalı.
Right, the Witcher! Come, drink with me! Pale as a ghost you are.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't
Lan
play me
ya.
for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah! Fucking get out of here!
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Lucky. The right rule, that is.
Geber geri zekalı.
We need to talk.
Tamam da içerisi yanıyor. Ben oraya gidecektim. Niye bu salakla gelip konuştum lan? Adam öldü ki. Yanlışlıkla ben adamla gidip konuşmaya gittim
Sit
ya.
down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
Harbiden niye kaçtı o zaman?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Köpek ya.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I... It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing.
Acaba biraz az içmeyi
Only the
deneseydim.
bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that
fair.
moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Peki Tamara
Tamara
biliyor
present for
bunu.
all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Sonra ne oldu?
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets,
Evet.
dead. And it was my doing.
Çocuğa ne yaptın
Maybe you're
harbiden?
doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right.
Senin yüzünden olmuş
Yet
yine.
she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Ben topu
Get hold of
gideceğim.
yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at
Ne kadar
midnight.
hızlı çözersek o kadar iyi
Then
gerçekten.
wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take
Bir
it.
zahmet.
You'll need it, but not for that.
Bir zahmet al yani küreyi de. Ben mi akıl edeceğim onu? Her boku Witcher yapsın. Bu ne ya? Allah Allah.
A bit further. Follow me.
Yok ben şeyi Anna'yı takip edeceğim. Lanetli yağı aksi. Lanetli yağ. Var mı bende? Lanetli yağı diye bir şey yok bende. Bedava. Hah.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Aha gömdüğü yere getirdi. Ah.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Aha.
Look!
Öldüreceğiz mecbur. Ana tipe gel. Tipiniz.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes guaranteed, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Yani sonuçta dedi ki
Merciful gods!
şey yapmayın dedi. O yüzden öldürmemeyi seçtim açıkçası. Azıcık acıdım yani
Back to the
barona.
fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Kendin istedi gerizekalı. Hem kendini istiyor. Bence daha sonra konuşabiliriz yani. Götürelim şunu. Hadi baron. Aha. İyi. Madem büyüdün, o zaman İlkni miydi senin? Aksiydi galiba. Dur, değilmiş. Ne bu? Tamax işte. Üniversite çıkın onu söylemek, bokun tadının pek güzel olma söylemez. Yalan değildir ama işin aslını belirtmekten de çok uzakta. Lambert kurt okulda ev süngeri. Başka tam olarak görülmüş. Ölü isteme bebeklerin başkalaşması ortaya çıkan bu yaratıklar kısmen çözülür. Tam tane nefis koku, kimya koku içerideki hamile kadının kanepesine çalıp kurban önünü açan doyurmaz bir aşka saldırırlar. İyi, böyle keseceğiz ama yapacak bir şey yok. Keşke öldürseydim lan. Ay bu ne ya? Böyle keseceğiz. Ne yapalım? Yağım yok ki ya. Öldüreyim bu çocuğu. Saldıramam mı? Ne oldu? Aha. Benim ayağım diye bir şey çıktı. Bir dakika. Ölmeyeceğim herhalde.
Come on.
Gel. Azıcık kal lan. Ölme. Kaydedebiliyor muyum? Vallahi kaydedemiyorum. Güzel. Öldüreydim iyiydi de. Ölürüm be. Güzel.
Bloody hell. You killed
Lan
my
kapa
child.
çeneni gerizekalı, bıraksaydım o da benim öldürseydi.
Lift the curse. Save it, damn you, not kill it.
Shut up before you wake someone. Last thing we need is a crowd.
Fuck it. I don't blow and care, hear me? You killed
Ya
my child.
evladınız.
I killed a botchling. Your daughter died a while back. Go home. Get yourself together. I'll try to find your other daughter, the one who's still alive.
Kapa çeneni aptal ya.
What will you do with that blood?
Senin
Me?
götüne sokacağım
Nothing.
kanı.
Just hope the Peller knows what to do with it. Go home. I'll come see you once I know something.
Götüne sokacağım. Şerefsiz gerizekalı seni.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Ya.
So long.
Kapa çeneni şerefsiz. Öldüm lan, öldüm. Öldüm. Sabaha kadar bir meditasyon yapak la. Bu neymiş la? Dur. Böyle bir gün daha geçecek de canımı fullensin anasını satayım ya. Oh be. Ay neymiş bu ya? Ölüyordum la. Allah'tan ölmedik ha. İyi, köylüler unuttu bile herhalde.
Why is all cruel out?
Solucanlar dışarı kaçacak. Kaçsınlar la. Ne
Spot
olacak?
a cider for you? Or a bit of
Azıcık.
dry curd?
Lan kapa çeneni, tamam anladık. Lan Gwent oyunu ben bilmiyorum.
How
bu
about a
oyunu.
few rounds of cards? Gwent specifically.
Evet, yanlış tuşa basarak kendimi mahvettim. Şimdi oyunu ver. Çık abicim.
Spot a cider
Takip.
for
Kapat çeneni. Elindekileri
Like to
göster.
take a look.
Dayı. Şimdi bunlar ne? Ödesi, kavasünün bir şey. Ben bunu giysem ne olur? Neyse, satacağım ben bunu. Sat. Bunu da sat. Ne sikim edecek ki? Onlara mı satsaydım? Aslında birini satmasam mı? Bu 24 veriyor. Yeter ne? Ben sattım la şimdi. Oha. Ben... I fucking really. Ben sattım zaten.
Farewell.
Hiç yemeğim kalmadı yalnız ya, yemek alayım
Spot a
biraz.
cider for you?
Like to take a...
Ben yiyelim de ağzımız mı koksun?
Farewell.
Şimdilik. Ha? Siktir. O zaman yayından alacağız aga. Çok bir şey yok. Eğer ben kaydı başlatmadıysam. Ki ben başlattığıma eminim yani. Ki ben başlattığıma eminim. Öyle bir şey yok. Abi ben geldim buna bastım. Tamam, bu yayının tamamını atacağım YouTube'a. Yapacak bir şey yok. Oha. Tamam, kaç dakika oldu peki? 1 saat 1 dakika. Devam. Yani bu yayını indirip tamamını YouTube'a atacağım 720p şeklinde. Yapacak bir şey yok. Hiç kesmekle uğraşamam çünkü ben yani böyle bir şeyim yok. Oğlum yok. Ah. Tamam, devam edelim. O zaman şöyle yapacağız. Bir dakika. Verendeyiz değil mi biz? Buraya gideceğiz. Abi ben kayda başlatmaya eminim. Ama kayıt olmadığına göre bu yayının tamamını YouTube'a atacağım.
Rain don't rust your blades.
O zaman bir tık şu ayarı yapalım. Şu şeyleri azıcık çok parlıyor gibi yani de. Her şeye gerek yok ya. Heh. Çok daha iyi oldu, tamam. Peki işte okey. Bu olsun. Peki işte okey. Tamam, birazcık da böyle. Oyunu kaydet diyelim. Ben de bir saattir kayıttayım diye anlatıyorum. Arkadaş.
The chance the vermin will stay in the castle with it pouring like this.
Ha, dur. Şey. Onu çözmüşüm. Çinçi ile konuş. Daha yeni bindik lan, neyin faster? Diyor Roach. Daha yeni bindin abi. Neyin hızlı gideceğiz? Dedi. Çinçi. Çin.
White wolf. Wise wolf. What is it the wolf?
Evet, ihtiyacım var. Evet. Berbatçı'nın
Got the
kanından
botchland's
biraz
blood.
aldım.
Know what to do? How to find Anna and Tamara?
Blood. The Pella knows the ritual to summon the spirits. The Pella will take the blood.
So how will this ritual work?
A decoction the Pella shall brew, and when midnight tolls, off we go to the sacred ground in the woods.
We're gonna need black candles.
Step onto the paths of blood a night, standing upon bare ground facing the old gods. 'Tis not unlike Forefathers' Eve.
All right, what then?
The Pella shall summon the spiritling, the babe's ghost, and it shall be our guide. And then you shall see something few these days witness.
Can I help? Bring any other ingredients?
Henbane, yes. Jimson weed, aye. And lungwort. Ah, here's the lungwort. Milk. Why, Princess shall provide. And a Pella's always got hen's feet, but... eau de vie. Fear that's all gone. Ah, there's some hooch left. Do just fine. So that's everything.
Hadi yapalım o
All
zaman.
right, let's see if these old rituals hold any sway in these foul times.
You wish to go right away?
Yeah, don't see any sense in waiting.
So shall it be. The White Wolf must follow the pillar. The pillar will show the way.
We got a long way to
Çinçi
go.
yol gösterecek.
No, it's not far. Through the village, then the wood, and there we will be.
Atla gideydik, arkama atlaydın.
All this the Baron's land?
It is not far now.
Even the gods weep for our misfortune.
The White Wolf must follow. Give us a rest.
Tamam, veririm. Huzur da veririm, para da veririm.
Those guardians hit you.
Efendim,
Folk are poor. They might concern themselves with the poor. The invaders will be proud. That's sure. Perchance they've already been.
How's that?
The pestilence grips their camp and will devour them all, as the mice devoured the Lord's court. Give us a rest.
orayı okuyamadım ya, neyse.
It is not far now.
Ne kadar kaldı geri zekalı?
Nearly there. Nearly there.
What is this place?
The Wolven Glade.
Nice name. White Wolf should feel right at home.
The White Wolf. Aye, good balance. For terrible things happened here of yore. To this day, none dare mention the name aloud. Here,
Cesaret bir yürek
place.
işidir kardeş.
What now?
light the fires.
All right.
Hadi
No
başlayalım
reason to
aga,
dawdle.
hiç
Prepare
oyalamanın
and
gerçekten
prepare well.
alemin.
Once the spirits appear, there'll be no recourse, no turning back.
Nothing like a little encouragement.
Light the fires. The Pella will treat that as his sign to begin.
Tamam Çinçi, dur. Hadi oyalamanın alemi yok. Öbürü nerede lan? Bir, iki, üç.
Ready. The fires. Watch them. Let nothing break the circle.
Gece yarısı.
By the powers of earth and sky, by the world that was to be your home, I, who have tasted your blood, summon you to guide me. Come, blood unborn. Come, blood spurned. Come, blood never named. Hear me upon the paths. Lead me along the trail of those bound to you by blood.
Tövbe
Damn
estağfurullah,
it.
bir
Supposed
şeyler
to keep the
oluyor.
fires lit.
blood of her blood. I see them bound. The blood. I'm leaving. Tamara's coming with me. Face swollen. Blood. Blood. Dark upon a pale visage. I am the fist clasped. I am dark in blood beneath the white nail. I am...
Kaçtan geliyorsunuz lan?
What now, you piece of filth?
I see the blood of her blood. I see them bound. Blood summons me. A thick flow upon skin. Dark blood upon a light stone. I am the unnamed. I am blood immersed in blood. I am dead.
Hadi la.
Show me the blood that is your blood. Show me the blood that is lost. The blood summons me. Just a bit further, Mum. Hold on. The blood leaves her face. Thorny boughs snag her, stop her. I am a drop on a web. Will Wojtek wait? Dark blood carries the question downriver.
Why do you seek the child of elder blood? Nigh is the time of the white frost and white light, the time of madness and disdain. The world shall perish amidst ice and be reborn of elder blood, of a planted seed. What can you possibly offer?
You all right?
Yes.
Is it over?
It's done. The Pella's seen what he was meant to say.
What did you see first?
The Pella saw the Baron and Mrs. Anna. They quarreled. He did not wish for her to leave. He shook her, but the Pella sensed no anger in him. He wounded her, and in the blood, the Pella sensed love. A love sad and tormented.
Didn't fully understand what the second vision was about.
Anna miscarried, blood everywhere. Suffering, the Pella felt it on her. She died her daughter's death.
Third vision seems most important.
They were walking through the woods, both weak, but for different reasons. Yet both knew where they were going.
Not sure I heard you right, but you mentioned a Wojtek?
Hope filled both their hearts at the thought of him.
And the prophecy at the end? Ithleen's words, you quoted them, and then asked me a question.
Forgive the Pella. He knows not what you mean. Spirits. The spirits speak through the ritual, not he.
This Wojtek from your vision, know him?
Wojtek. Two Wojteks have we nearabouts. In Blackbow lives one. In his hut, there he stays, has for years. Gophers, with gophers he lives, they say. And he could remember a time when in these lands dwelled only elves.
And the other? Somehow I doubt they went to a century-old rodent lover for help.
A fisherman. A family he has lives in a secluded hut near the river's mouth.
You don't look like you can get home on your own. I'll walk you.
Thank you.
No, thank you for your help. Let's go.
Atla götürsene. Hah, iyi. zaman ne yapıyoruz? Meditasyon. Kedi ne la? Lan yuh, 1000 tane şey lazım. Kulübesindeki balıkçıyı bulalım. Peki bulalım. Oyunu kaydedelim. Bulalım abi. Dünya haritası. Oo, oraya kim gidecek şimdi ya? Peki. En azından şu kargo tüneyine gidelim. Madem böyle, o zaman biz de devam. Tık karanlık ya buralar. Niye böyle? Ne diyorsun lan?
Stand in Jew! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste.
Hayda. Oğlum öleceksin.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the Maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Hoş gelmişsin ha. Bütün marabaların yolunu bekledik.
Tamam, kafanı kesince... Karar ver.
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Şans benden yana.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand. Draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Arkadaş öldürmekten beter ettim, hala göreceğiz diyor ya. Ben şu şeylere kapayacağım. Bunu da beğenmedim şimdi. Şöyle yapacağım. Bir hepsi kapalı oynayayım. Hop. Aa, böyle de güzel gözüküyor canım. Tamam. Belki bir fake HD'ye açarım, o kadar. Tamam, böyle oynamak istiyorum bu sefer. Tamam. Devam. Bir 10-15 dakika. Niye? Doğru yöne gidiyoruz lan. Oğlum oyun ayarlarında bir hata mı var? Sadece gittiğim yer aydınlık. baba. Merhaba küçük çocuk.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
They call you Wojtek.
They do, kind sir. But I's not done a thing. Swear it on the lives of my young'uns.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger
Şunu
for
bile
to stop it.
kıvırdatmadı yani.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore. Because I'm not.
Tamara is, though any...
Aynısıymış. Farkında değilim.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Seviye 7 olduk.
Come on, Roach.
Sanford nerede? Aa, burada. Aa, harbi mi lan? İyi, bulduk yani. Tamam. Evet. Bu bölüm bu kadar olsun. Bu bölüm yayından alınmış olacak. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Bir sonraki bölümde kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Hoşça kalın.